Hi, everybody. Have I got a surprise for you? It's not only 5 days till Christmas, but
Ho,
also
ho, ho.
I have the best present for everybody. Susan is back in the studio with me today.
I'm back in the studio today, and I am thrilled to be here today because it's our Christmas show. And I have to tell you, really, there was so much music that I wanted to share today, and we only have 52 minutes and 30 seconds, for those of you who don't actually count the seconds down, just letting you know. So I thought the only way I'm going to be able to get everything in is if I don't talk so much. So if you hear me struggling and mumbling in the background, that's me with a gag in my mouth, just so you know. So we're going to start off today's show with some recordings from Matt and Shannon Heaton from the early days when they were still a three-piece called Shukra. And they had a lead vocalist with them at the time, Beth Leachman. And some of you may have actually attended the Stone Soup concert, which was the very first time Zig and I brought in an outside artist outside of the state of Michigan, brought them in for a concert here in the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
And we hosted them over at the Sign House in Bay City, and we had a standing room only crowd for them. They were a wonderful, wonderful trio. So we're going to listen to a couple of cuts off of their CD that was recorded, a long time ago now, 2003, so 13 years ago. And the name of the CD is called A Very Shukra Christmas. Now, for those of you listening, please take note. I won't be able to announce everybody whose music I'm playing today prior to them playing sometimes. So go to our Facebook page anytime after the show. I'm going to have a full playlist up so that if you heard somebody that you love, you're going to be able to find out who they were and track down their music and get a copy of it for yourself. Hopefully for Christmas. How wonderful that would that be? So we are going to hear, I think, a set of reels called Christmas Eve, and then we're going to go on to my favorite, which are hornpipes. And this that set's going to be called A Good Thing, and then we're going to hear a song being sung by Beth Leachman, and that is, Christmas Day and Christmas
So
Night.
let's start the day with A Very Merry Irish Christmas.
Okay, the CD is actually called A Very Shukra Christmas, which means sugar in Gaelic,
All
shukra.
right.
'Twas on Christmas morning, sweet Jesus was born, and the angels were singing from night until morn, and Mary was rocking her baby so new, and the world was awakened by a light that was true. Christmas Day and Christmas night, the Christmas star that shines so bright, sparkling in heaven, lighting our way. Christmas night and Christmas Day. And Joseph looked on with a smile full of joy, and the animals bowed lowly to the princely new boy, who was laid in a manger all upon the soft hay. And the world found new life on that first Christmas Day. Christmas Day and Christmas night, the Christmas star that shines so bright, sparkling in heaven, lighting our way. Christmas night and Christmas Day. And now through the ages, all the young and the old will continue these phrases as they caroling go, like the wise men and angels, like the shepherd and sheep, spreading joy and glad tidings as each Christmas they keep. Christmas Day and Christmas night, the Christmas star that shines so bright, sparkling in heaven, lighting our way. Christmas night and Christmas Day, Christmas Day and Christmas night, the Christmas star that shines so bright, sparkling in heaven, lighting our way. Christmas night and Christmas Day.
That was Beth Leachman on vocals, a very Matt and Shannon Heaton in Shukra, and that was a very Shukra Christmas CD, and you can still, I think, purchase that CD. It's a fabulous stocking stuffer. So we're going to listen now to a couple of cuts off of a CD that I have that's called A Real Irish Christmas, and that is a compilation, so it has a lot of different people on it, and we're going to hear a set of reels called Christmas Eve again, it's called Christmas Eve, by Paul McGrattan. And then we're going to get, I think, a little bit of a calendar from Liam, the extra large leprechaun, who is dressed like an extra large leprechaun. Even though it's all green, he is not Santa's elf.
He's not the Grinch either?
You cannot confuse the two. Okay, so please don't confuse them. So then right after Liam, we're going to hear another cut off of this, A Real Irish Christmas, and that is going to be When Christ Was Born by Charles Gard.
Well, hello everyone. It's Liam, the extra large leprechaun, with a special holiday edition of Liam's Picks. Well, if you look at the schedule on MI Irish, where we get all of our information, you will see there is not a whole lot of things going on because of the holiday season. And for those that are listed on the MI Irish page, you might want to call ahead just to make sure some of them are happening. For instance, I doubt that any of the sessions that are listed there are actually going to take place on Christmas Day, Sunday the 25th. So with little to report on, I'd like to take this time first to wish you all the happiest of holidays, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's in case I miss you next week. But the only thing of interest that I would like to point out, if you go down on the schedule to Monday, December 26th, the day after Christmas, that is known as St. Stephen's Day, and in Ireland, it's one of 9 official public holidays, and I can't say it in Gaelic, but when it's translated, it means the Day of the Wren or Wren's Day. Wren is often pronounced as Ran, and this name alludes to several legends, including those found in Ireland linking episodes in the life of Jesus to the wren. People dress up in old clothes, wear straw hats, and travel from door to door with fake wrens. They sing, they dance, they play music. The tradition is less common than it was in a couple generations ago. Depending on which region of the country, those people doing that are called wren boys and mummers. A mummers festival is held at this time every year on the 26th in the villages of New Inn, County Galway, and Dingle in County Kerry. Mumming is also big in Ulster. St. Stephen's Day is a popular day for visiting family and going to theaters. And in Ulster, in the north of Ireland, the day is usually known as Boxing Day, especially in Northern Ireland and County Donegal, chiefly in East Donegal. So there you have it. Wren's Day or St. Stephen's Day takes place on the 26th. It's on our calendar. Maybe a new tradition for some of you to start here in Michigan. And until I see you all again, of course, stay Irish, but also have great and happy holidays and a Merry Christmas especially from your friend Liam, the extra large leprechaun.
Well, that was great, and it's always great to hear from Liam.
Yeah.
Thanks for the calendar, Liam. I know it's always a great. There are great events out there, right around the corner and right up the road from us. So, always make certain that you go to miirish.com to double check the dates and times and do what he says too. Always call ahead before you venture out, especially in bad weather. Make certain that events are still happening.
Yeah, it's always good to check on the events, even during the summer times, because sometimes things change and stuff too. You never know.
I know. Okay, so we're going to listen to a couple of cuts now off of a Putumayo CD, which they did a Celtic Christmas, which is a compilation, again, of different performers. And this is more Celtic flavored. So we're going to move through this, and then we're going to get on to, after this, a little bit more contemporary and some Irish American kind of Christmas stuff, and a little bit, some really fun stuff up ahead. So let's see. Off of this CD, we are going to hear... Oh, the Gothard Sisters doing Little Drummer Girl. I'm all for that, Little Drummer Girl. Angels We Have Heard on High by David Huntsinger. And then, what is it? Oh, Joy to the World. Joy to the World. I love that one. So let's give a listen to the Putumayo Celtic Christmas.
nothing so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door. We are neighbors' children that you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Call up the butler of this house, put on his golden ring. Let him bring a glass of beer, and better we shall sing. Love and joy come to you, and to you wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We have a little purse made of stretching leather skin. A little of your money will line it well within. Love and joy come to you, and to you wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Bring us out your table and spread it with a cloth. Bring us out a moldy cheese and some of your Christmas loaf. Love and joy come to you, and to you wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Good master and good mistress are sitting by the fire. Pray think of us poor wassailers are wandering through the mire. Love and joy come to you, and to you wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
Those are some great traditional Irish pieces.
Yeah.
And they're very short. The Put-A-Mayo
Yeah.
CD is full of very short kind of renditions of these pieces, so they're perfect to be playing in the background of a festive
It's fun
gathering
stuff.
or party like that. So look up that CD. It's a great one to have for a lot of reasons. And now we're going to listen to a little bit more nostalgia, certainly from my aspect of it. When I grew up, I listened to stuff, of course, it was popular here in this country in the 50s and the 60s, and Christmas, of course, wouldn't be the same without hearing Bing Crosby sing. And Bing actually comes to the whole Irish culture, honestly. I think it was his great grandparents on his mother's side, so it would be his maternal great grandparents came over into this country in the early 1800s, maybe around 1830. They were from, where do you think, Zig? Where does everybody we know
County
come
Cork,
from this
probably.
musical? Of
Yes.
course. That's exactly where they were from. They were from,
Ain't
I
I
think, just south of County Cork. Yeah, I know. So anyway, he loved that kind of music for many, many reasons. So we're going to hear Christmas in Killarney by Bing Crosby, and then we're going to hear another great classic standby from the Irish Rovers, one of my father's favorites, Miss Fogarty's Christmas Cake.
All right.
The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen is Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. It's nice to know to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. And Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known is Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home.
Christmas in Killarney is wonderful to see.
Listen to my story and I'll take you back with me. The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen.
This Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe.
And Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home.
The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call,
And Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all.
How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels.
I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all.
How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels.
I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. Is Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home.
As I sat in my window last evening, a letter was brought round to me. A little gilt-edged invitation saying Gilhooly come over to tea. Each Christmas the Fogarty sent it, so I went just for elfinship's sake. And the first thing they gave me to tackle was a slice of Miss Fogarty's cake.
And there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nuts and cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sure 'twould work up a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Miss Mulligan wanted to try it, but really it wasn't no use. For we worked on it over an hour, but a piece of it wouldn't come loose. Till Kelly came in with the hatchet, and Murphy came in with the saw. But Miss Fogarty's cake had the power for to paralyze any man's jaw.
And there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nuts and cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sure 'twould work up a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Miss Fogarty, proud as a paycock, kept smiling and talking away, till she tripped over Flanagan's brogans and spilt the poteen in her tea. Gilhooly, she says, you're not eating, try a little bit more to make cake. Oh no, Mrs. Fogarty, said I, any more and my stomach would break.
And there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nuts and cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sure 'twould work up a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Maloney was hit with a colic, O'Donnell a pain in his head. McNulty lay down on the sofa and he swore that he wished he was dead. Miss Bailey went into hysterics, and there she did wriggle and shake. And all of us swore we were poisoned from eating Miss Fogarty's cake.
And there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nuts and cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sure 'twould work up a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Yes, it would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
That's some Christmas cake.
Yeah, it certainly is. I'm glad I'm not making one this year.
Wow.
So It's about time for us to wrap it up. We are going to end today's show actually with three great pieces back to back so that you leave with some great music in your ears. And we want to take a minute first to thank you for this whole last year that you've been listening to Live in the Pub. The next three songs that we're going to hear is the first one is going to be Rosemary Clooney, who's great Irish American, singing Have Yourself a Merry Christmas. And then we are going to hear something new from Megan Alley. And then we're going to end with a great Gaelic version of White Christmas. And again, all those folks that you might not know their names and can't remember what you heard today, please go to our Live in the Pub on Facebook, and you'll be able to check out all of that and more. And make sure you go to miirish.com as well and double check all the events coming up, because I know after the new year, everybody's going to want to be out doing something. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Zeke?
And don't forget that Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake, of course, you know.
I think the secret to Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake is the alcohol content in it. I think there might have been a great amount of it in there. I could be wrong, but
I thought that was Irish whiskey.
maybe. Well, anyway, to wrap it up, again, stay tuned. We've got three great songs coming up for you pretty much right after we're done talking, so don't leave just yet. And we want to wish you the very, very merriest of Christmas coming up. And, of course, Happy New Year.
See you next week, Live in the Pub.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Have my back upon my back, open road beneath my feet. The snow falls gently to the ground. Behold my footprints on a street. Time stood still as I looked down on the measure of my mind. Another time, another year. Christmas memories light to spark all around a bustling crowd. Still I stood and was alone among the strangers as they jolted. My feet were here, my heart was home.
Amidst the noise, a silent night, frozen in the snows of time. A child was born, what lies ahead? The easy road or borderline. Say goodbye with smiling eyes. Told you all roads lead to Rome. The snow lies softly on the ground. It's Christmas and I'm coming home. Coming home. Coming home. Coming home. Coming home.
For Christmas time, what have I learned along the road? Away from all the Irish eyes, freedom still exact a price. It's not just 3 men that are wise. Cut the holly from the bough, decorate the Christmas tree. My heart's at home with you tonight. I think of you, you think of me. Footprints on a foreign shore, on a snowy winter's eve, impress upon a roaming soul. And in that moment, I believe.
Amidst the noise, a silent night, frozen in the snows of time. A child was born, what lies ahead? The easy road or borderline. Say goodbye with smiling eyes. Told you all roads lead to Rome. The snow lies softly on the ground. It's Christmas and I'm coming home. Coming home. Coming home. Coming home. Coming home.
For Christmas time,
Ta med bringglad i fyrrikt na nala fadou Ocelan rin quincha is in gasur la binra na glukse snachte ban Ta me bringla ti figricht na nala La gele harte glimmet Que me gela sana is que me gele nalik vir van Ta Me bringla ti figricht na nala Ernest na kina vir fadou Que me gela sana is que me gela nalik vir van Flam na klok, kjell family
Well, I guess I'm going to get my last Christmas drink real quick.
Yeah, you better hurry.
I know it's right. I'm running out. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.